Let's look up decorum real quick. Decor- Decorum. Behavior in keeping with good taste and propriety. Decorum, right? Simply just like manners, talking right, acting right. You know what I mean? Simple stuff. So now, I'm no judge. I'm no perfect judge, right? I'm not a perfect person, but I've never seen a White House administration behave in such a brazen manner. It's the most outlandish shit I've ever seen. I have to be completely frank. And let's see, I'm gonna try. Okay, I'm about to age myself right here. So I've been through Clinton, Clinton, Bush Jr., Obama, Trump, Biden, and then Trump again. So six presidents, six different cabinets. I've never seen anything like this. This is absolutely crazy. Like these guys are behaving like children. Like it's one thing to expect young people to act like this, but these are like grown men. Like this is crazy. It's like maybe they're trying to appeal to like Gen Z people. Maybe they think they're retarded, but this is crazy. All right, let me just not talk about it so much. Let's just play the clips. The first clip I want to play is Pete Hegseth, the Department of War. He's supposed to be the Secretary of Defense, but he's the fucking the it's the Department of War apparently. So check out this diabolical bastard, dude. I don't know if you guys. I'm very big on like I even like in college like I read a whole book on like encyclopedia on body language and just behavioral things. Like this guy is such a textbook case, man. Oh god. All right, so let's check this video out. This is the first clip we want to get into right here. Pete Hegseth, the Secretary of War or whatever whatever his name, whatever his title is. Let's check out what he's talking about today. Or this is like a couple days ago, I think.
Flying over their capital, flying over the RGC, Iranian leaders.
Keep in mind, he said a lot of dumb shit since this war started. But this is just a few that I want to like pinpoint just to talk about cuz it's starting to get annoying. At first it was haha cha cha okay, I guess these guys are kind of silly, but then the more you see you're like these guys are fucking evil, man. What's wrong with these people? It stops getting cute. It stops being cute, and then it's just like, okay, I think these guys are actually psychopaths. I mean, fuck, come on, what are we doing? For real? What are we doing for real though?
Looking up and seeing only U.S. and Israeli air power every minute of every day until we decide it's over. And Iran will be able to do nothing about it. B-2s, B-52s, B-1s, Predator drones, fighters, controlling the skies, picking targets. Death and destruction from the sky all day long.
Death and destruction from the sky all day long. It's almost like he's trying to talk to like Iran, like because it doesn't help. I mean that's all right. I'm gonna try to be fair here. I'm gonna try to be as fair as possible. He could be trying to talk directly to like Iran or whoever, because I'm sure they know the IRGC people are like looking at these videos. But to talk to the American public like this doesn't make sense. Just the utter lack of decorum and respect for the people putting in the hard work, the people who have died, the innocent people they've killed. Death and destruction from the sky all day long. And just the deliberate delivery of that sentence. It's, I don't know, it just hits me the wrong way. It just does not rub me the right way. I'm not gonna say I'm completely against. It's just, don't say it like that. Like I said, it's just I have a problem with the decorum. Maybe I'm just being too soft, but that's crazy to me. I mean, yeah, I hope they stop some nuclear threat, but if they didn't, this is like not good. It's like really, it doesn't seem like they're not helping their case that, talking like this. If they were like a little more humble, respectable, we might be on you'll have more people on your side, but don't talk about death and destruction from above all day long after there's a known like elementary school that was bombed by God knows which side, Israel or America, but I'm sure it was America, otherwise it'd have been known by now.
We're playing for keeps. Our warfighters have maximum authorities granted personally by the president and yours truly. Our rules of engagement are bold, precise, and designed to unleash American power, not shackle it. This was never meant to be a fair fight, and it is not a fair fight. We are punching them while they're down, which is exactly how it should be.
We're punching them while they're down, which is exactly how it should be. That's not how I roll. Is that how you guys roll? Because if I down somebody, I mean fuck it. I mean it's war. All's fair in love and war, right, guys? Fuck it. I'm not gonna be some fucking soft ass bitch. Kill him. No, I'm just playing.
Thus far, Operation Epic Fury has delivered twice the air power of shock and awe of Iraq in 2003, minus Paul Bremer and the nation building. The campaign has 7 times the intensity of Israel's previous operations against Iran during the.
All right, so he's talking about death and destruction from above, right? Now, let's get into this next little clippity clip. Because the White House, you got to check out the White House X page. The White House X page has become completely unhinged. This is actually what inspired me to make this video. It wasn't even that clip, because that clip has always been on my mind for the last couple days. But the last few X posts from the official White House page has been fucking with my head, man. I'm like, is this real? Like the White House is putting these clips out? I don't know if you remember like the Onion, like the satirical um website that would post hilarious articles with like hyperbole and like crazy bullshit on trending topics. Like the Onion was my shit, especially on Facebook. I feel like the White House X page is like one of those the Onion articles. It just seems like insanity to me. Like I have a couple of clips pulled up.
You want to see me do it again?
This is from the official White House page. So someone's taking these unclassified military videos, editing them in some software program with SpongeBob. And like and think about this, right? They're taking these clips of like just things being destroyed, probably people being killed in the process, right? They're editing these clips and putting them in SpongeBob. They're using their mouse and cutting, clipping. Oh yeah, bomb. And then the SpongeBob wanted to see me. Like, there's a human being doing that. And this is on the White House X page. All right, let me continue. Like, this blows my mind.
You wanna see me do it again? You wanna see me do it again? You wanna see me do it again?
Dude. 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 Then there's this shit here. There's no shortage of American will in Operation Epic Fury. All right, I mean, okay. Our commitment to our mission objectives only increases as our advantages continue to increase. Dude, oh yeah, this shit fucked my head up.
Iran is hoping that we cannot sustain this.
Look at this. There's nothing worse than a smug attitude, but a smug attitude while you're murdering and at war is crazy.
Iran is hoping that we cannot sustain this, which is a really bad miscalculation for the IRGC in Iran. You see, there's no shortage of American will here. We remember and honor our fallen.
It's so performative. The way he's speaking is so performative. He's not. Look, I don't have a problem with the words he's saying. It's just the fact that it's disingenuous as fuck. Like, if he meant what he said, what he's saying, I mean, sure, makes sense. But you can tell he's performing. You can tell by the timing of his, like, sound effects, his body language. You can tell he's just it's all performative. This isn't some heartfelt shit. At least be a better performer. Make us feel it. He's not making me feel it, man. Trust me, I want to feel it. I'm trying to feel it. But he's such a bad performer. He's not making me feel it. I guess this is how auditions go in Hollywood, right? I'm not feeling this.
For the IRGC in Iran.
Look at he's performing. Look at him.
You see, there's no shortage of American will here.
You see, who's okay? I'm gonna let his performance speak for itself. All right, I'm gonna try my best. All right, and go.
We remember and honor our fallen, those 6 that we will soon welcome at Dover, who gave everything for their country in this mission. We remember them. But we remember them by rededicating ourselves even more fervently to this mission.
I'm sorry, I have to say. He keeps... And we remembered him. Dude, he reminds me of Gavin Newsom, the governor of California, my state. Gavin Newsom is just he's Gavin Newsom. I bet they're related. I bet they're friends. Man, this guy's Gavin Newsom of DC.
Gave everything for their country in this mission. We remember them.
Performing. Look at him.
But we remember them by rededicating ourselves even more fervently to this mission.
Why would you smile?
Our commitment to our mission objectives.
Why are you smiling and smirking and moving around so much, talking about this somber ass topic? I bet he thinks he's boosting morale and shit with his shitty performance, but he's not. He's not. The cabinet should have taken such a different approach to, like, boost the morale and get the public behind them. Like, you could have shifted this narrative so much better, but, like, they're doing it so piss poorly. People don't even like. People are resenting the fact that Americans are dying over this. They're just doing it too poorly. They're just so bad at it. They're so bad at it. Hey, full disclosure, I've said this before in past streams. I mean, I voted for this administration, but this was a big fuck, and this is the first time I voted too. What a fucking letdown, huh? This is the a whole reason why I never voted until. Damn, man, letdown.
only increases as our advantages continue to increase. We've got no shortage of munitions. Our stockpiles of defensive and offensive weapons allow us to sustain this campaign as long as we need to. Again, our munition status only increases as our advantage increases.
What? What?
We've got no shortage of munitions. Our stockpiles of defensive and offensive weapons allow us to sustain this campaign as long as we need to.
Listen to this.
Again, our munition status only increases as our advantage increases.
Our munition status only increase as our advantage increases. I mean, it would have made more sense if he said it the other way around. Our advantage increases as our munitions increase, but maybe he's just retarded and whatever. He's reading his Chat GPT speech.
Our capabilities, we have only just begun to fight and fight decisively. Having a chance to hear from Admiral Cooper. If you think you've seen something, just wait. The amount of combat power that's still flowing, that's still coming, that we'll be able to project over Iran.
If you think you've seen something, oh boy, wait till we pull out the nukes. Dude, no one's talking about, oh, well, what else you got? Just stop. And look, I just happened to pause it on this weird menacing micro expression. Look at this. Look at this fucking madman right here. Goddamn madman.
Is a multiples of what it currently is right now when you add up our capabilities and those of the Israeli Defense Forces.
Dude. A fucking madman. A menace to society. Bruv. By the way, let me tell you something real quick about Pete Hegseth. Let's check out some of his debacles, and some of this stuff might help you realize, oh, maybe this guy is kind of a madman, right? All right, so Pete Hegseth, I just wanted to put you guys on game, right? So Pete Hegseth, the U.S. Secretary of War, since January 2025, has a blah 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 blah. All right, 2017 Monterey incident. Hegseth was investigated for the alleged sexual assault of a woman at a Republican women's at a women's conference in Monterey. Bro, what? While police recommended the case for review, the district attorney declined to file charges in 2018 due to lack of proof beyond a reasonable doubt. Holy fuck, dude. $50,000 settlement. Hegseth confirmed during his confirmation process that he paid $50,000 to his accuser as a part of a non-disclosure agreement. His attorney stated the payment was made to protect Hegseth's career at Fox News during the height of the Me Too movement. You guys remember that shit? Wow. He maintains the encounter was consensual. Who cares? All right. Retaliation and free speech lawsuits. All right. Senator Mark Kelly lawsuit in early 2026 Wow, that's like a month ago. Senator Mark Kelly sued Hegseth and the Pentagon. Kelly alleged that Hegseth unlawfully attempted to demote him and reduce his retirement pay in retaliation for a video Kelly made urging service members to refuse illegal orders. Wow, that's pretty whack. So he retaliated against a guy doing his job to uphold the integrity of his agency. Gee golly willikers. What a piece of shit Hegseth is, huh? Alright, judicial ruling. A federal judge ruled in February 2026 that Hegseth's actions were unlawfully retaliatory, effectively shutting down the attempt to punish Kelly. Hallelujah. New York Times lawsuits. The New York Times sued Hegseth in December 2025, alleging that his media policies violated the paper's constitutional rights by depriving the public of access to critical national security information. Whoops. Now the good stuff. War crime and misconduct investigations. This is very recent. Caribbean boat strike. Hegseth has been accused of ordering an illegal kill them all strike on survivors of a drug trafficking boat in the Caribbean. Wow. 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 Kill them all. Judge, jury, and executioner. Congressional and legal scholars have noted these actions could potentially carry criminal liability under international and U.S. law. Alright, classified material handling, CMH. The Pentagon's Inspector General launched an investigation into Hegseth's handling of classified military intelligence following a report of mismanagement. Ooh la la. And there were past mismanagement claims. Whoops. During his confirmation, reports surfaced alleging financial mismanagement and excessive drinking during his tenure, leading to the non-profits Veterans for Freedom and Concerned Veterans for America. What? Domestic abuse allegations. Whoa. Whoa. Whoops. So on to the next piece of news. Oh. Oh. I nigh. So this is part of Mr. Pete Hegseth's accolades, right, for the last few attacks on Iran. Like apparently we took out like Iran's navy, right? Check out this post I just came across. Absolutely mental in it. All right. So everyone from Suppressed News, shout out to Suppressed News. Everyone needs to know the extent of what the US did. An unarmed Iranian ship invited to a joint Indian naval exercise paraded its sailors before the president alongside other participants, including the US. This is fucking crazy. This is crazier than anything I've read so far. This is the latest thing. All right, at the last minute, the US withdrew from the exercise and torpedoed the Iranian vessel, then reportedly refused to rescue the survivors, leaving the Sri Lankan Navy to recover bodies from the water. Do you guys know how fucking evil that is? So India, dude. Do I have to waste time playing this? So check it out, dude, 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 dude. So this is from former Indian Foreign Secretary, Indian Ambassador to Turkey, Egypt, France, and Russia, now Chancellor of JNU. All right, written over 700 op-eds. So this is from him. Oh my god, this is like super sad. The Iranian ship will not be where it was if it had not invited if we had not invited it to take to take part in our Milan exercise. We were the hosts. I am told that as per protocol, this exercise ships cannot carry any ammunition. It was defenseless. So every ship taking part of this exercise had no ammunition. The Iranian naval personnel had paraded before our president. So this is just like a rose parade. Like, just these guys are showing off their military. They're like, "Hey, we're here. We're just doing stuff." The Iranian naval personnel had okay, we just read that. The attack by the US submarine was premeditated as the US was aware of the Iranian ship's presence and the exercise to which the US Navy was invited but withdrew from participation at the last minute, presumably with this operation in mind. Which, I get it, it's war, all's fair in love and war, but hey, it's not a war. According to the cabinet, but it is a war, but it's not a war. Anywho, the US has ignored India's sensitivities as the ship was in these waters because of India's invitation. Dude, they shot down a defenseless ship. I mean, if Iran or another country responds in the same way with something that the US has that's not involved in the war, I mean, what can you say? I mean, that's exactly how some of the people, the servicemen from the US died. It's from some guys died in Kuwait. Like, they're not even in Iran or anything like that. Like, there's a mother who died, right? Some people were just about to retire in a couple months and they just died in some other country because Iran responded with their retaliatory missiles. Like, it's really, everything about this is fucked up. The US did not plan this all the way through. They did not do this the right way. I mean, if you're gonna do it, like, nuke them. Just nuke them. I mean, what the? No, that's fucked up. Don't nuke them. I shouldn't say that. But what the fuck? If they say no half measures, right? Just so be the big boss, evil devil dog. Go nuke them and be done with it. Don't parade around like you're tough and then precision strikes, and then a fucking elementary school gets hit. And then you sink a defenseless ship who is trying to just imagine you're on this ship like, "Oh yeah, we're just fucking gonna do this performance for India." And all of a sudden your hull gets breached by an explosion and then you're dead. You're like, "What the fuck?" You're just fighting for your life. Oh, and then you realize, "Oh, my brethren, oh, my family, oh, what are they gonna do? Well, my son, oh, my daughter." Right? You're just doing a performance, and then literally the worst thing that could happen happens. Tragic. All right, we are far from politically or militarily responsible for the U.S. attack. Yeah, India's like, "Hey, I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I bet they did though. Somebody had to know something. So how would they know that the U.S. knew? All right, our responsibility is at a moral and human plane. I don't believe you, you stupid goofy bitch. All right, a word of condolence by the Indian Navy. They're just trying not to get retaliated against by Iran. India is complicit in this bullshit. India is complicit. India is complicit. India is complicit. What's this shit? What's this shit about?
The United States military began major combat operations in Iran.
This is really good. This is actually a good video.
The United States military began major combat operations in Iran.
He's a peacemonger, not a warmonger.
It's up to the Iraqi people, or I'm sorry, the Iranian people, to choose their next leader.
There's a lot of confusion about President Trump's peacekeeping bombing campaign in the Middle East. Well, I've been watching Fox News for 316 hours straight, and I'm ready to Fox-plain America's very well-defined mission in Iraq. Iraq.
We may have casualties. That often happens in war.
I don't know if this is technically a war.
Strategic strikes are not war.
Nobody should classify this as war. It is combat operations.
This is not war. It's a very free war-like alternative. We are at not war with not Iraq. How can I make this clearer? Frankly, it doesn't matter what you call it because the president has a very strict deadline for this war.
It could end in 2 or 3 days, said the president.
It could last 2 or 3 weeks.
This operation could last 4 weeks or less.
You can say 4 weeks, but it could be 6, it could be 8, it could be 3.
It could be 9, it could be 6, 7, it could be 8, 6, 7, 5, 3, 0, 9. The point is, it's not going to be a forever war. No one is saying that.
Trump's saying today, wars can be fought forever.
Yes, wars can be fought forever. I mean, isn't it refreshing to hear a man make that kind of commitment in 2026? This is what we voted for, a president who will transparently tell you that we could be entering an inescapable quagmire. President Trump will fight until we win, no matter how long it takes.
We've already won.
We've already won. In many ways, we've already won.
Like I said, we already won. Mission accomplished. This is progress, people. It took months for George Bush to prematurely declare victory. President Trump did it in days. Besides, it's not up to us. It's up to the Iranian people.
There's no question that Iran clearly fits in that picture.
Are we sure these are different countries? Like maybe Iraq is like Aloha and it could be Iraq or Iran? But whoever we're bombing, we're winning. Because when President Trump starts a war, he wins the war. Even when he didn't start the war.
We didn't start this war, but under President Trump, we are finishing it.
Iran has been at war with the United States for 47 years.
The Iranians have been at war with us since 1979. This didn't start on Saturday.
Donald Trump promised no new wars. And this one doesn't count because, as we all know, it started in 1979. Look, Donald the Peace President Trump wouldn't get us into not war for no reason. It's based on very hard, conclusive evidence.
It was my opinion that they were going to attack first. They were going to attack if we didn't do it.
The president's feeling based on fact that Iran does pose an imminent indirect threat.
It wasn't just a feeling, it was based on a fact. It was more than a feeling.
It was the president's feeling based on a fact.
Here's the truth, bomb. Sometimes you have to start a war to prevent a
Dude, this chick is actually... This video actually made me kind of laugh. Usually, videos like this don't make me giggle. But this one did. This chick's got some good comedic chops, I gotta say.
war that was already a war that's technically not even a war. Come on, people. So everyone relax. This administration knows exactly what they're doing in Iraq. Not Iraq, of course. I mean Iraq. Not a war.
Iraq.